What's up, squad? We are here on Carl's bike, mainly because mine has a flat. Killer Carl, that is. We are on our way to the Fooligan's house, the one and only. This throttle, dude, this throttle sticks like you would not believe. It's actually kind of sketchy. Anywho, we're on our way to Fooligan's house. We are going to tear down his CR80. There's something wrong with it. It's sucking oil into the cylinder, and then it basically just starts choking, obviously because the spark plug is covered in oil, and then basically just dies. And then you can't get it started again. So we gotta tear the whole thing down, figure out why it's leaking oil. That could take anywhere from literally 30 minutes to 4 hours, but more or less, okay, it's probably gonna take 4 hours. I'm quite parched. I might have to stop and get some waters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This thing is really smooth though, compared to a 2015 FC450. It's a little different. It's doggy to say the least. There's just nothing here. We'll see if I can wheelie it though. I'm sure I might be able to do. There's like buttons over here, but I'm not used to buttons, like at all. I think you guys are tilted down too far. How's that? I literally don't know. I can't even see. The corner of my eye, I can tell that it was tilted way down, but it's a nice, beautiful night. It's about 41 degrees, and this is the actual first time I've ever ridden a supermoto, by the way. I have never once ever ridden a supermoto. I'm always on dirt tires. Always. I've never even ridden a Grom. Like, no joke. I rode a CRF 230L and I wanted to kill myself. It was the worst thing I've ever ridden in my life. Kudos to any of you who can actually ride one, because it was so painfully gutless. It was worse than this thing, and this thing has the same horsepower as a Briggs & Stratton that's on a lawnmower. Even that might have more power, to be quite honest with you. This thing is just a gutless turd. Oh, be-doo, 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 be-doo. Bottom. This thing's kind of neat though. I mean, it looks aesthetically pleasing. You got this aftermarket pipe on here, which I don't know if that's helping anything at all. Greasy slave. Oh, greasy slave. UAS 785. Yeah, Julius. That's like German. It's crazy how, like, somebody who's smoking cigarettes, you can literally smell it like 9 cars ahead and they don't even have their windows open. It's so gross. Sorry to any of you who smoke out there, but that's so nasty. You should just quit. This thing is so smooth. It's like literally riding a cloud. I can't get over that. I'm sure doing wheelies is going to be difficult due to that. It's just going to absorb every kind of rear push down pressure, you know? Show you rear push down pressure. I was figuring he was gonna look, and it didn't look at all. Blah. Taco John's, the best place to go to get diarrhea. Does he have 6 gears? Maybe? I don't know. That's one thing I don't like about like supermotos from the factory, like factory supermotos. They're just so doggy. I mean, there's just like nothing here. It's like, I think my bike would be a ton of fun supermoto, but at the same time, it's a ton of fun already as it is. I don't need slicks to go fast. You just gotta trust that your knobbies are gonna catch. Or at least hope that your knobbies will catch. See, I had to shift down to make it up this hill. Come on. My WR was way more powerful than this. That's a good one though. WRs, those are more leaning towards the, no, see, I guess the WR like 250R and X, WR 250X, those are doggy as well. Those are just as bad as these things, if not worse, to be quite honest with you. But my WR 250F, being the quote-unquote enduro slash trail bike, whatever you want to really classify it as, that bike had some get up. These things are just like when you give them gas. Like a full race bike, they're cammed and geared so they'll actually like do some stuff when you get on them. They're just raring to rip. Still gonna send it though. Still gonna send it. Gonna be a good day. This is strange. Normally it's like really bumpy when you go around turns like this on my FC when you're on the street. But considering I'm on slicks, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. It's still really cold. Ah! Oh, this calls for a song. Jeff the Caesar and Yamanashi wanted ice cream, they said. They wanted chocolate, but for the sprinkles, I used laxatives instead. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, Coach Hines. Oh, that's great. One of my favorite, like, childhood, like, videos to ever watch on YouTube. It's Coach Hines from Mad TV. DeShazer, get that iPod out of your melon holes, or I will download my left cleat in your fart chimney. First National Bank, home of the money. I will shoot you in the neck with a crossbow. I guess we're in the top gear, fellas. I figured I had one more to go once I finally reached that RPM, but I was wrong. As often as I am wrong, I wish I were right. That made no sense. Ah. I have diabetes. When I was 21 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and yeah, talk about a life change, right? Basically, it got to a point where I could not see. I imagine looking through a magnifying glass. Like if you like take a magnifying glass and hold it up to your face, and basically just imagine that, and that's basically what my vision looked like. It was that blurry. And you know when you wake up in the morning and you have to take that that piss so bad, it's like a 30-minute long pee that you think it's never gonna stop. I was taking one of those every 10 minutes. So that should have been a sign. And yeah, anywho, went to the doctor, they're like, oh yeah, you're diabetic. And I was like, ah, that's sweet. So let's fix this. Like, how do we fix this? What do we gotta do? And obviously there's no fixing it, but what I meant by that was like, how do I start to feel better? Because I did not feel good for the longest time. And if there's anybody out there that needs help, needs some talking to, as far as being type 1 diabetic goes, or even type 2. I mean, they're roughly the same. So your pancreas basically taps out. It just gives up. Yeah, if anybody's like talking to, counseling, just help as far as that goes, I am your man. I had to figure all of it out on my own, so do not be afraid to, you know, send me an instant message on Instagram, Facebook. I don't have Twitter because I always get into fights because I hate stupid people. Okay, I don't hate them, it just drives me nuts. People are dumb. And you can't get away from them either. But you still gotta treat people with respect. And be nice to them, so. Everyone's fighting their own battles that we know nothing about, so. I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom and no meal again. Oh, life could be a dream if you would let. Oh wait. If all my precious plans would come true. There we go. If I could spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hey, you can do it. You can wheelie it. I didn't think it was possible. You have to hit full rev limiter and then just dump the clutch, but you can do it. I wonder why all these people have their right blinker on. The person behind me even has it on. Makes no sense.